Hi guys. Okay, we're gonna attempt this. I've never done where I'm filming something where I want you to see what I'm doing, but see me. So I hope this works, and I hope you can hear me. I'll talk loud. We will get going on here. Miss Bella's over there. I think you can hear my TV. So I'm gonna pause this for 1 second and go shut that thing off. Hold on. Okay, we try again. So, shut my fan off and I shut off the TV. So hopefully that works. We're in my dining room. This little poster is something my son created. I guess they're off the, they quit their podcast now, but I'm still not caught up yet. So I started way late and I only listen when I'm in the car, and I'm seldom in the car lately. So I haven't been listening enough, but he listens to it and he told me they ended it and I was so depressed about it. But anyway, they're called, it's called The Boogie Monster, and they're two comedians, Kyle Kinane and Dave Stone. And they always talk about the Chicago Mothman, which is funny to us because we're from Chicago. And Kyle is from Chicago, and he'll talk about, you know, restaurants. And me and my son are like, I know that place, I've been there, or different areas in Chicago. It's kind of nice to reminisce. But anyway, he created that poster, and he went to one of their concerts and he gave them a copy of it, and then he made one for me. He's in graphic design, and he's just finished his second associate's degree, and it's in accounting. So now he's looking for a second job in accounting. So wish him luck too. But he does have a full-time job, so he's not as bad off as I am. Anyway, hi everybody. My name is Deb, and I am with Deb's Cool Finds. So that's the channel you clicked on. If you are new, welcome, welcome. This is a different type of video. As I said, I've done hauls, I've done travel kind of videos, all different kinds of things, but this is like a little crafting kind of little video. So and if you have been a subscriber, thank you. And if you're not, what's stopping you? It's free. Hit that little subscribe button below. And thank you for hitting the like button. Thanks for all the shares that you're putting out there to get my numbers up. I'm trying to get to 500, and then, oh my gosh, if I could get to 1,000, I'd be jumping up and down for joy. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, thanks for all your support, your comments, everything. It's amazing. But I will be going on a cruise with my parents and my son next week. And my parents on the 21st will celebrate their 64th wedding anniversary. Awesome. So, yeah. So my mom was just a baby when she got married, but at least in my mind, because I have a daughter, so that was a baby. But I'm going to pretend like it's happening while we're on the cruise, since it's just a few days off. And I want to secretly decorate our outside cabin door to honor them. So I've got a few things already made. Well, one thing already made, two things maybe. And so I'll be using that. So if you have not been on a cruise, this is a Carnival cruise. And I've taken 20 something Carnival cruises. And the cabin doors are metal. Also, just FYI, the inside of your cabin has metal walls. So if you want to bring metal hooks with you, which I always do, you can put them on the walls, and you can put things that you want easy accessibility to. You can put your robe on it. You could put, you know, your reading glasses if you have those. You could put, you know, your hats on hooks, different jewelry on hooks, whatever you want. You can put on hooks all around your room. You could even bring those shoe organizer type long things that, you know, you can put on a door. You could even bring that bring some hooks, hook it onto the inside of the bathroom door, and you can keep all of your toiletries and stuff in there if you're going with more people in a cabin and you want more than the cabinet space and shelf units that they have in the bathroom. That might be helpful. People use it for all different kinds of things. So bring your hooks. So anyway, this one I got from Temu. It was already made. So that is coming with me. It says, I have no cruise control. It's like the cruises book themselves. That's just a cute one. Nothing to do with the anniversary, but I like it. Here's one I made in the past and taken with me. And it just says, hip hip hooray, time to celebrate. And then it's islandy. So I thought that would also work. So I'm going to bring that one with. Now this was just a wood MDF, whatever that is, from Dollar Tree, and then Dollar Tree stickers. And some of them, I don't know if you can see, they stick up. They're like puffy stickers. It came with this. I just put a hook up, hang it, I'm done. That's coming with. Then I got this honeycomb tassel hanging thing I'm going to hang off the little mailbox that's outside of our door. So I just got to, you know, take it out, open it up, and ready. But this is good for packing, so she's ready. That's a bill I have to pay. I don't know why it's here. I have, now that I remember the size of this. Sorry, my nose itches. Oh, was this the one I was bringing? No. Where's the other one? This one. I originally was going to bring this little photo frame with a picture of my parents in it, but first of all, it's very tiny. It's 2.5 by 3.5, but I'd also have to put magnets or something on there to hang it. And then the next Dollar Tree I went into had these, and they already have the magnet on the back. You know, you just stick your picture in here. So I have a picture at CVS I have to pick up later today. They did a reprint for me. You've seen the picture. It's hanging in my guest room. I did a little video where I showed some of the pictures. It's from our Alaskan cruise we took last year. I got that for my parents as a 60th wedding anniversary present, because the one I originally got them, oh my gosh, was a cruise that was supposed to leave February of 2020. No, March of 2020. So you know what happened with that one? Canceled. So the first time they felt comfortable getting back on a ship, back into crowds, was last year. So then I took that money from the first cruise and bought them the Alaskan cruise and took them on a trip they have always wanted to take. My dad got to see whales. He was so excited. Never left the balcony or the top deck with his little binoculars. Even eating in the not the main dining room, he was good there, but eating in the buffet area, the Lido deck, he always had his binoculars going. So him and I, so we both find things, and it was so much fun. I have great memories. But anyway, so I'm going to put their picture in here, and then I just stuck that little sticker down here. It's a Dollar Tree sticker. It just says Our Story, and then I'm going to put their picture in here, and that will go on the wall. So this will almost be finished. And then I got this bag. It's actually a gift bag, you know, from Dollar Tree. They have the best gift bags. I will not buy anywhere else. I will not spend the incredible amount of money places charge you for something that nobody really cares about, which is the bag that your gift comes in. I mean, they might go, oh, that's beautiful, that's lovely, and then it, you know, they either reuse it later or trash it. So I won't go anywhere else for this, for tissue paper for my gifts, for cards, anything Dollar Tree. So all of their gift bags are $1.25. Their tissue paper, you can, if it's colored, you get a little less sheets in them, but again, $1.25. If you get the white, you get a huge amount. I use that for my resale business. You get a huge amount for $1.25. Cards, some stores have the $1.25 cards. Some stores still have the 2 for $1 or $1.25 cards. So I buy my cards there. Yeah. So I got this because I like this, and I'm going to cut it out and put it on this little canvas that I also got at Dollar Tree. So that's usually where I buy my craft stuff. You know, I used to be a Hobby Lobby and Michael's girl until I found Dollar Tree. Now, of course, they don't have anywhere near the selection of, say, a Dollar Tree or a Hobby Lobby, if you have those. But they also don't have the pricing that those places have. This would be my trash place. So I like to go there. Don't get me wrong, I love Hobby Lobby's sales. I don't know if you know, but every other week something different is in their half price sales, 50% off. So, you know, say you want like some kind of decor. 1 week it will be the hanging decor will all be 50% off, and then the next week the what they call tabletop decor will be 50% off. You know, 1 week candles will be off 50% off, but the next week they won't be. So if you see something you want, you don't have a rush to purchase it, and it's not 50% off, wait for the next week and go back and see if it is. That's what I did with these these ocean-like candles that I got for my bedroom, because that's the decor I'm going towards. I really wanted them, but I'm like, you don't need them right now. You can wait a week. I waited a week. I went back. They were 50% off. You just can't beat that. So that's what I did for my stuff and what I do for my stuff, because this girl likes to save money. So you will see me saving money. Now, I'm just doing this. I'm not a perfectionist. If you want perfection crafting, not your channel. This is not your channel, but I just want to get this done. Excuse me, fell on the floor. Don't want Bella to get it. If you don't know, Bella's my dog. I was laying over there on the floor listening to me. Is this, what size is this? This is 8 by 10. Yes, so one size is larger. So we'll put this on this way because that's larger. And then we'll do that way. So we'll cut it this way. I know you perfectionists out there are going, oh my God, measure and cut. I know. I also don't want you to sit on here forever watching this, so I will fix it. So, you know what? I will fix it. I will fix it right now. Hold the thought. I'm back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Okay, let's try this. This might work better. Do not be growling, Missy. There's nobody out there. All right, so are you growling at me, going goofy with my running around the house? She's such a silly dog. She's so protective, but that's not our property out there. I live in a townhouse, so yeah. She's a silly goose, but I love her. And if you've all seen her, she's black and white. She's an American Staffordshire Terrier. She has a heart spot on her back, and she has a Mickey Mouse spot on her tushy. And she has a loud bark. And she will be 13, yes, 13 years old on Christmas Day. She was born on Christmas Day. My daughter and I were at the movies on Christmas Day in the afternoon. That was our tradition. And we got text messages saying the puppies are here. And then they were showing us all the puppies. And I wanted a girl. And then when I saw her little tushy mark, I knew that was the one. And she was the runt of the litter, which was nice because I didn't want a ginormous dog. She's about 65 pounds now, but when we got her, she was 5 pounds. She was so cute. Okay, I got these. Get my trash. I got these from Dollar Tree also. They're called Pop Dot adhesives. There's 176 of them in here. So let's open these. Okay, we will open them. Yeah, she fit like in the palm of our hand. She was just adorable. But you know me, I keep thinking, oh God, she's 13. Oh no, I can't be without her. But yeah, you all know my pain. So we just stick the little dots. So if you see on there, it's just a dot. And you take one side of the sticky off and it sticks to whatever you want it to stick to. You take the other little piece of paper off and then you can stick the top thing on there. So we'll just put some on here. Get this all sticky. Remember, this is just a door decoration. It's just a 5-day cruise, so I'm not making this for life. If I were making something that I was going to keep forever or whatever, yeah, I would have taken a little more time with it, and I would be using maybe a glue gun or something in order for it to have more of a lifespan. But for this, my mom is not super sentimental as far as, you know, keeping things around. I remember, Miss Bella, stop. Thank you. I remember when I would go look at, I'm the only girl, and I'm the family person that always wanted to look at, my dad had slides. Do you remember slide projectors? My dad had slides of his time in the service, so his buddies, different things, or, you know, when they would travel. He only had like a desk job in the service, and there was no war or nothing. And so he just worked as a secretary, basically. So they would get to, on their time off, because they were stationed in Germany. No, my dad was stationed in, my brother was stationed in Germany. I think my dad was stationed in Europe. I don't remember. But anyway, because over there everything's so close that they would take weekend trips or whatever and go to Paris and go to, you know, all these other different places. Amsterdam. Yeah, he only tells me a few stories about that. Those are stories that a girl doesn't want to hear about her dad. It's just, Amsterdam's a little free. So yeah, he would go there. My brother inspired my love of Greece because he was stationed in Germany, and he took a few trips down to Greece, and the pictures he sent back and the way he talked about it was like, that was on my bucket list, and I finally got to do that in September 21. I just booked the trip myself. I went by myself. I planned every aspect of it on my own. Did it all online. Had the best hotels, and I didn't spend a lot of money because I was looking, you know, cheaply. No, what do we call that? Fiscally? Fiscally? Anyway, I didn't spend a lot, but I got the best hotels I could for my money. I used hotels.com, so I also got, you know, if you're a member of hotels.com, if you book so many nights, you get free nights. Yeah, so it was the trip of my life. But anyway, my dad would take all those pictures on slides, and when I would be sick or didn't have something to do on the weekend or something like that, I would sit in my bedroom and set up the slide projector and watch all the slides. And I would watch, okay, so here's that little thing. It just says happily ever after. So I'm just going to put this on. I got these magnetic buttons. There's 14 of them. Can you guess where I got them? Yes, Dollar Tree. Let me see if this will work. But anyway, so yeah, my mom and dad, when they would travel, when we were little, I went everywhere. No memory of it because I was little. But they traveled when we were younger because it was just me and my one brother, so they had a little bit more money. It's at the top. Thank you. And they took slides of everything. And then there's slides of me as a little girl, and I'm at the top of, what was the building then? The Chrysler building. There were pictures of my, you know, family members and stuff, my grandparents who are gone and all that. So I would just sit for hours in my bedroom just watching the slide projectors thing go. My mom, her pictures that she had of us as little or family, or she even had pictures of when she was little. She just had all these pictures in a box. So no photo albums. She didn't scrapbook. So she's not real sentimental that way. Yay, that works. So all I did on here was I put 2 little dots, those dots, and then I'm going to stick the magnets, and then this will stick on the wall. All right, so we got our magnets. We got our happily ever after. That's done. So anyway, put that down. I took all the pictures later in life. I took all the pictures. Took forever. And I made them into, I scrapbooked them. And so she's got, I think there's 2 or 3 giant nice photo albums that have all of our pictures in there. And I did it chronologically. So it starts with her childhood pictures, whatever few we had of my dad, and then it goes all the way up until the last pictures, you know, that she got of us. So, but I said, I'm giving this to you with the qualification that you leave these to me, because I'm the only one who really cares about them, and I'm the one who worked on them. So we'll see how that goes. They live with my brother. Okay, so I have 2 more things. Oh my nose. Allergies, just drive me crazy. So I got this at the Dollar Tree also. It's just a little hangy little flower that I thought I could use some of my stickers on. And then this, so one of you suggested this, so thank you very much. You said, why don't you use poster board for this? And I was like, my brain went to the big giant white poster boards, and I didn't want big, and and then I saw these at Dollar Tree, and they're small. They're, does it say? It just says 3 pieces. Yeah, it doesn't tell you how big they are, but you can see they're not that big. So I thought these were much more manageable. They got a pretty border. They had different ones with different borders. You can see there's just a border around there of just blobs. It looks celebratory, right? Excuse me. Crack myself up. But what I want to do is I want to take this board and I'm going to attach these markers. I won't do this with you guys because you can kind of figure this out, but I'm just going to take, let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to take a couple markers. I'm not going to use them all at the same time, just in case some kid or drunk adult or whatever comes around and takes my marker or accidentally takes it or whatever. But I'm just going to hook them on the cap, you know, with this. And then I'm going to tie this to one of my hooks, my magnetic hooks. And then this will be on the door, and then this will be hanging here. And the cord will be long enough that people can, well, they can just take the cap off, and then they could leave my parents like happy wishes, hopefully. Yes, I'm brave. Yes, people are drunk on a ship. Yes, I may find stuff on here that might make me blush. But even if we do, that'll make us laugh. Unless it's mean, and then I'll be mad. But anyway, so this is kind of like, you know, the old autograph boards or autograph books or something. So I'm hoping they'll just leave a nice wish on top of there. So like I said, I'll just do a couple markers out there at a time. I've got 8 of them. I'll bring this with me, and I'll bring out the markers with me in case I have to replenish the markers. But yeah. So, okay. So we got this. And then I've got stickers and hearts and these. So now oh, and this. I love this. Come here. I'm going to put that on here. That's for sure. Okay. So, come here. I got these from Temu. Isn't that adorable? So I think I'm going to put that down here like that. And then I've got this from Temu. And this is like a plasticky kind of whatever. It says happy anniversary. So I'm going to put that right there. Can you see? Now I'll show you when I do it. So I'll put that at the top corner. And then, ooh, this sticker says true love. So we'll put that up there. Do I want it there? Yeah. And then a heart, right? These are all my loved ones. Yeah, a heart there. Yes. Okay, let me get my little stickies so I can show you. So I'm just sticking this stuff that doesn't have a sticker on it. I just polished my nails and they're already chipping. It's just, I mean, I probably shouldn't be doing this right after I polish them because, yeah, but I wanted to get it done and I wanted to have polished nails for y'all. And myself. Oh no, come out of there. I'm gonna put one on her head. That's just mean. All right, come on. So my mom and dad, yeah, been married 64 long years. And still love each other. Just blows my mind. I didn't make it much in mine. So I don't know how to live with somebody for that long. That just blows my mind. If you have, congratulations. But yeah, that's just, I mean, they met, she was 17. He was older. He'd already been through the service and everything. And he would drive by her bus stop. It sounds so gross now, but it wasn't. But anyway, he'd drive by her bus stop for high school on the way to his work and beep at her. I don't know why men think that works, but beep at her. And then he got braver and then he stopped to talk to her. And after doing this for a while, he asked her out and she invited him to her prom. And that was their first date, was her prom. And I actually have that picture. I've shown it to you before. So I had that picture of them at their first date, which is really cool. I even have a newspaper article that either my dad cut out or his mom cut out, somebody did, of his little town. I'm trying to get this on here. His little town, about all the people in his little town that he grew up in that were being drafted at the same time. So I have that picture of him. He's really young in that one. He just told me a story when we were golfing that he was a machinist all his life, and he worked at this company where the guy, the boss, just loved him, and he didn't want to lose him to the service. So he actually kept getting him the deferral for work reasons or whatever. And my dad said every so often he'd have to go downstate in Illinois to the draft center, I guess, and he'd have to report in and he'd have to give this deferral. And the lady that would check him in kept saying, "I'm going to get you. I don't have you now, but I'm going to get you," which I just thought was kind of strange. But anyway, yeah. And then finally the deferrals ran out and my dad had to go to work. But the deal was if the employer gave him the deferral, my dad would promise to go to this school he was sending him to and promise to keep working for them the whole time that he had his deferrals. And he was like, "Yeah, great deal. Maybe this will end before, you know." But anyway, so then he had to join the service later. So it wasn't 18. He was older than that. I think he was 20 or so when he was in the service. So I have slides of him, you know, at that age in the service. It's really cute. But yeah, so he told me that story. I've never heard that story before, so that was kind of cute. Oh, I'm also going to hang this little lei somewhere, probably off the bottom of the mailbox. So that's done. I love those kind of crafts. And then I got these, 6 and a 4. So I'm going to incorporate that, I think, into my flower. So here's what I have with the autograph board so far. So the little happy anniversary. It says true love. there they are. And then it says to the moon and back. So I think that's pretty. So that's it so far. But then I want to incorporate this. So I'm going to pull this stick out. You can always deconstruct a lot of Dollar Tree products and use them elsewhere. I know a lot of people will do that with things and use the items in junk journaling, scrapbooking. When I was scrapbooking, it cost me a lot to put those scrapbooks together for my mom because all I knew of was Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I think that's all I had. I don't even think we had, this was back when I lived in Illinois, I don't even think we had a, I mean, not Hobby Lobby. I don't think we had a Hobby Lobby. I think I got them all at Michael's. So it ended up, you know, costing a lot. But now, if I was doing that still, like I did it for all my kids all growing up, I have many, many photo albums that nobody looks at but me. But anyway, I have those. And I did all that again, like I said. But that was here. So I had Hobby Lobby and Michael's here in Texas when I was finishing those out. So my daughter was, well, this one I want to come out. My daughter was 10 when we moved here, so I still had scrapbooking to do. My son is 7 years older than her, so he was already a teenager. I moved in his last year of high school. I know, I was a mean mom, but my parents were coming down here. And that's my kid's only grandparents. And I wanted him to have that experience of grandparents that I loved. So here we are. So yeah, that's how that happened. What am I doing with this? I don't know. Now I know it says 64 and that's his anniversary, so that should be enough to tell them it's the 64th anniversary, right? Right. So I don't think I need to do that in letters, but I can put some other cutesy things on here. Like maybe that. But I don't have to put all love. I can put some beach stuff. I know I'm talking to myself, sorry. I put all beach stuff on there. I got so many beach things, but I don't know if I want to. This one's really cute though. Really cute. I'll put that down here. Here we go. What was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying now. Oh, if I would have known about Dollar Tree at that time, it would have saved me a fortune and stickers and stuff. Just saying. So if you have a Hobby Lobby, if you have a Dollar Tree by you, which you certainly should, and you do any kind of that kind of crafting, yeah, go there because you'll save a fortune. So that says our story, and then the photo is going to be in there. So I think that's all I'm doing on this one is our story. It'll be them. Okay, so if I only do, it just, I know what I'm doing with that. This is something my son's, he's too funny. He secretively, without me knowing it, on our last cruise, where's that board? So I had this on my door, right? And he had a different cabin, but I had this on my door. And he secretly took this from some other place and stuck this on my board. It's a pineapple. If you don't know, pineapple supposedly on, well, it's supposed to mean swingers. And if it's upside down, it's supposed to mean swingers who are ready to swing. And he put that on mine, on my door. And it took me like, I finally saw it and I was like, why did you do that? And he's like, oh my gosh, it's been up there all day and you just noticed. And he just was cracking himself up. So he thought he was just too funny. So did his wife. I'm like, oh, you evil little poop. So anyway, that was my son. So yeah, he's a trip. But yeah, hopefully you will see him on this trip and understand my my life a little more. But yeah, he's a pip, but we have a great time. Yeah. Oh, there's my neighbor walking that way. I don't know where she goes that way. She's wearing a coat. It is like 80 something or 90. It's not coat weather. Oh, I must be dying. But Bella didn't see her, so that means Bella is probably in my room on my bed. Probably staring. She just lays up there and stares out the sliding glass doors like she owns the place. And then if someone comes too close, it's her job to bark. Now, who gave her this job? She gave it to herself. But she's very good at it. And she loves her job. So, you know, a job is supposed to be not a job if you love it. And take it from her, that is true. So she loves her job. Even though she doesn't need to do it because, you know, that's not our property. But, yeah, she's a silly goose. So, yeah. I'm going to have to redo this nail. Picking this stuff off of here. So sticky things is chewing up my brand new nail. I got a, I think I'm publishing that video before this one. We'll see. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I came home and I ate dinner and I got tired and I didn't do it. So I didn't edit it. So I'm hoping to do that after this. But anyway, in that video, I went to Ulta for a better makeup. Hopefully it will be better. But while I was there, I was like, oh, I gotta get something to try and help my nails stay polished. I don't know about you, but my nails they just don't hold the polish. And I'm talking, you know, a day or two. This one is chipping with me doing this on the tip, but it's because I'm digging these things out of here and I'm pushing. It's not quite like I did it, the manicure, like I polished my nails like 2 hours ago. So that's my fault. I didn't let it harden enough. So I'll just redo that nail. But normally they come off in just a day or two and it's so annoying. Now I do wash my dishes and I know that's an issue and stuff. So, but anyway, I found this nail stuff that is supposed to help your nail. It's a bonding thing. So it's supposed to make your nail polish down longer. So I tried that. But again, this is not a great trial of it because I'm doing this. So I'll let you know if it works after I give it a proper trial. Okay. I like it. I could have gone crazier and painted it, but I'm already feeling rushed for everything that I have to get done. Yeah. Okay. Let me know. So, got the hearts, the 64, and then we got some islandy stuff, because, you know, we're on a cruise to islands. Well, not islands. Mexico. Cruise to Mexico. So, okay. So, I'm going with that. And then, all I want to do is leave a note on here. What do I want to say? I want them to know that they can write a message. So maybe I should just say, leave a happy message. Leave a happy wish. Write a happy wish. Now I only got so many letters. So I also got these at the Dollar Tree because they were cute and sparkly and they look festive. So let's say, leave. There's 2 E's. So I can't say message. Write a Write a wish. That's 2 W's. I have 2 W's. Write, do I have 2 I's? Yes. Write a wish for, do I have 2 R's? Yes. Write a wish for Mom and Dad. No. Yeah. Write a wish for my mom and dad. Okay. Right. See if I can do this nicely. So, yeah. I haven't crafted in forever, it seems. It's just been a while. I used to do a lot for, like, I'm the family shower person. Not as in taking a shower. I mean, I take a shower. But like baby showers and wedding showers, WRIT. And so I would always do tons of crafts for that. And I love doing that so much. But everybody's married and babied out. So there's nobody really left. It's like my nieces and nephews are just little. They're the same age as my grandkids. My brother married someone a lot younger than him, and had babies later in life. So yeah, they're the same age as my grandkids. So that'll take forever because they're just little ones. And my daughter's married and babied out. My son will remarry, hopefully, if he wants to. But yeah, that'll depend on, you know, normally that's the girls' parents that do that, so that probably won't be me. So yeah, I'm probably all showered out, but I enjoy it so much. The one I did for my daughter, actually everybody who attended asked me if I do that professionally, which was a great compliment. But I don't know, that confidence level of doing it professionally. Like, I know I do a freaking amazing job, but nobody's paying me to do it. So anything that might not be right or a little, you know, who cares? I mean, you got that shower for free. I paid for it. I did it. It's my vision. So I don't have to please anybody else as far as a vision. You know, I want to please the person I'm giving the shower for, of course. And I use their themes and everything, but it's my vision. So, but paying for it, first of all, I wouldn't know how to judge at all what to charge people, because like my daughter's was a fortune. I've never added it all up, but I would like hang myself if I knew how much that costs. But you know, it was worth it. But yeah, I wouldn't know how to do that. And then I wouldn't know, you know, I'm not a professional cook or anything, but everybody eats the food and likes it. So, you know, because I do it all theme-wise. So, like my daughter wanted, for my first grandson, she wanted a Noah's Ark theme. So I did, you know, I cut the watermelon to look like an ark. And then I cut all the fruit that I put in it. I used tiny little cookie cutters that were animal shaped, all different animals. So everything you took out of that fruit salad kind of thing, out of the watermelon shell, was all animals. And all of the, you know, like I bought goldfish crackers and all kinds of like animal cracker thingies. I need another mom. No, I don't need another mom. Sorry, Mom, wherever you are. No, I mean, she's here, but she's not here. Anyway, I don't have another M for mom. For my ma and pa. That sounds so weird. looks like an M. I could use an upside down W, but there was only one there. I used all my W's. Doggone it. I need one dang M. Should I write the M? I'm going to write the M. It's not going to look like I want it to look. But, like, again, see? Nobody's paying me to do this. So I'm just going to do it my way. And nobody's going to complain. Whereas if somebody was paying me to do this, they'd be like, where's the other M? Why don't you go buy another M? Because I don't want to leave the house. And I don't want to pay $1.25 for an M. So I'm going to make an M. Don't judge me. But anyway, but yeah, all the food was, that's a pretty dang good M if I say so myself. All of the food was, like I said, in the theme. So the cake, I made the cake, of course. I love making cakes. So I made the cake in her theme. It was a 3-layer, and it had an arc at the top and animals and all kinds of stuff. And all the food, like I said, was animal related. Don't remember it all, but and then I made an arc out of wood, this giant, like 5 foot by 5 foot, ginormous plywood arc. And then I painted it and it had all the animals and stuff on it. That was my favorite. She used that as a room decoration for a few years for him when he was younger. Yeah, and I bought like different animal things to put around the room. And unfortunately, the photographer was a friend of mine. See what I mean about asking others to do stuff is she took the pictures, and I was blessed to have her do that, but I wasn't like saying get this, get that, get this, and so she didn't take a lot of pictures of things that I really wanted. When we would sell cookies in Girl Scouts, we had one of those outdoor what are they called? You know, where you just have the four poles coming up and then the canopy over. I guess that's what it is, a canopy, like a big giant canopy thing with just the top. Well, I used the frame from that, and then I decorated it with, how do you pronounce it? Tulle, toile, whatever. The one with the wire in it, so I could form it all around all of the poles, and then it was around the top, and then I had bows on there and stuff. And then I took 2 chairs and decorated them for the mom and dad and put that in a table between them, and I put that under that canopy, so it was all decorated, and it had, you know, like, these kind of things, but they were the ball ones, you know, fold them out into the big balls. I had those hanging, and so that was all decorated in blues because it was a boy, of course. And so they sat under there, so that was like their throne where they would open all their gifts and stuff. I had a cradle there for people to put the gifts in and around. What else did I make? Oh, I made the giant, again, out of the plywood. I made these giant 6 foot tall storks. They were thin kind of storks. And then I put this box on the bottom, and I put bricks in that so they would stand perfectly. And I had 3 of them. And then I took cord, you know, thicker than that, but I took cord between the 3. And then I hung up all these little outfits that I had gotten. I hung those all on that, like a clothesline. So it had all his clothes on there. So that was one of the decorations. So it was a blast. It was amazing. But yeah, I just love doing that kind of stuff. B-E-L-O. Could 2 W's look like a, could 2 V's look like a W, do you think? B-E-L. I love this teal blue. But yeah, that'd be something I'd love to do, but I just don't have the confidence. So, whatever. I don't know if I'm going to do it this way or not. Does that look like a W? Kind of does. Kind of does. Stick on there. Stick on there, baby. All right. Okay, I think, oh, we'll put these little things down here. These are so good. But they're so tiny. How do I make these stick? You know, I could probably do them with my little diamond tool. Anyway, so yeah, I did that one, and then I did one for my brother. He had a boy, so I did it with the, it was all transportation. So I had cars and trucks and boats, and so all the food was in those kind of vehicles. You know, the dump truck had the chips in it, and everything like that. The train had food in it. And so that's what his was. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it for that one. Tell me what you think. So there's my little message. See, my M doesn't look bad, does it? It's the last M in mom. I think I did okay. We got that. And then we got the bottom. And we got that. And then people can just leave messages. And then if that happened to fill up with messages, I've got 2 more that I could add to it. Now this one I have from my old office stuff. You know the clips that have the magnet on the back? I think I have one. No, I don't. I took them all down for my cruise. They're already, you probably saw them if you watched the video I did with about stuff I'm taking on the cruise with me to see if I needed to get anything. But anyway, they're those kind of clips with the magnet on the back. So I think I'll just clip it onto the door. And here, there. And then that will go up. And I'll take this with, so it'll be easy to add more of these because I have a bunch of those clips. So we got that. We got our 64. I should say TH. Is there a TH? TH. Okay, I could say 64th. And there's a game on the ship I really wish they would play, but they won't because they're too shy about it. But the newlywed game. No, what's it called? Love and Marriage. The Love and Marriage game. If you've ever been on a Carnival cruise and seen it. But they take they ask the whole crowd in the club. They do it in the big giant nightclub like area where they do all the shows and stuff. It's got, you know, the tiered seating, and then it's got a second level, and some have a third. But they ask for the newest married people, so the shortest time. My son got picked because he got married the second day of the cruise in Key West. That was one of our stops. So he was the newest married couple, and they were picked in the game, and it was hysterical. And unfortunately, I didn't think to film it. I don't think I was filming stuff with my camera much at that point, so that was dumb. But also, in my defense, they used to, prior to that, film all of those games and let you buy a copy of it. And so I thought they were going to do that, but they don't anymore. Anyway, he was in it. It was great. It was fantastic. The guy put him in his spot. He was great. But they take the newest, and then they take the middle. No, first I was also on my daughter's first cruise was because my cousin, my mom's sister's daughter, got married on the cruise. So we did the whole wedding on the cruise ship, and she also was in the game. So that was funny. But anyway, so they picked the newest, and then they picked the people, somebody in the audience married the longest. And I'm sure for 64 years, my parents would have a very good chance of being that couple, but they won't put their hands out. And then they take somebody in the middle, and then they play this game with them up on the stage. And at the end, they all get champagne and some gifts and stuff. And it's hysterical. So, hopefully I will, everybody want to go see that show, and maybe I can sneak and tape a bit of it and show you what the game's like, because it's quite funny. But anyway, so I added TH, so 64th. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, so there we go. We've got this, we've got this, we've got Happily Ever After, and I'd add something more, but I don't really have anything in this color scheme, and I just think this is pretty. So I'll do that. Nothing says though. Oh, this says happy anniversary. This say nothing says happy anniversary, but that does. Okay, so I thought I had something. So we got this. We'll put on this cute little one because it is time to celebrate them. We'll put this one on just because we got this on the mailbox and this on the mailbox. And that should do it. Oh, and we've got my pens. Get this together so I pack it. I got my pens and I'll bring with this brand new one. I used these, one of the crafts that I did. I can show you. I'm going to walk you to my front door. Don't pay attention to the hallway because it's all stuff I have to take to Goodwill. That's still on my list. But I'll show you something that I made for my granddaughter's baby shower. And I love it so much. I don't know what to do with it, so I have it outside my front door. I should probably throw it away, but it's too hard to throw it away because I worked really hard on it and I love it. And yeah, one of those things. Anyway, yeah, so I'll take this with me to hang the markers for people to leave the notes. And and get the picture from CVS and put that in there. And then this is extra. I will bring the magnets in case I need, and the stickies, in case anything needs repair during the trip. So we'll take that with me. This can go in there. That's trash. That's trash. What's this? Trash. So I still got a bunch of stickers left. If it will come up. It's annoying. That goes in there. So I still got stickers that I didn't use. And I've got a whole bunch of these. Now these, of course, are so cute. And they pop up a little. See how they come off there? But these I can use on my next cruise, whenever that is, and just kind of an islandy decoration. The same with, with these. And then I've got a few letters left over that I'll just keep for whatever reason. Put it in my craft stuff. I still got some hearts. Got a bunch of hearts left. I kind of overdid it with those. That's left. Like I said, that's extra. That goes back in my resale stuff. Trash. And trash. Let me get all these little dot circles off of here before I grab you. And then, I don't know if I showed you it, but I hauled this earlier from Temu. It's a Roku remote holder, and it's just rubber, and you just put it on here, and so it can still talk to the TV. I can do it from here, and it's way over there. You can still use your sound and your mute on the side. It's got little buttons pushed out here. And then you can even hang it somewhere if you like. But what I really like is it glows in the dark. And it's this bright color, so it sticks out from anything else. So when it's between the cushions, I can see it. One of those, thinking you live alone, you'll never lose your remote. You do lose your remote. So anyway, I got 2 more of these coming because I want it for the guest bedroom, for anybody who stays in there. And then I want it for my bedroom because all of the TVs have the Roku. That's a Roku TV. I think mine's a Roku TV, and then the guest room has the actual Roku little unit that I purchased for in there for when I'm working, because that's my office too, or guests. But anyway, it's really cool. It does glow in the dark. It does make it easier to find. It doesn't slip off of anything because it's that silicone, and great purchase. This is another purchase I bought. It's supposed to go in your car. It's got these little sticky things you can take off of there and stick onto your car, which I don't like doing, and I didn't buy it for that. I'm going to wait till I get back from my trip to make sure I didn't need all these magnets, but I'm going to put magnets on the back of this. I'm going to stick it on my fridge, and then I could put a pad up because this thing pulls out, it's a net elastic, so I can just put my paper behind there, my pen, whatever I want to store on my fridge. I thought that would be a cute little thing for putting stuff in on the fridge, because like I said, it expands out and can hold maybe something bigger. So anyway, I was going to do that now, but now that I think about it, I'm going to save these until after the trip in case I need to fix something. on the trip. Okay, let me go show you that just because I've been talking about it. So I'm going to come a little close to you, pardon me, and take you off of my tripod. Yikes, which I did get from Temu. So, oh, I'm going to make you look at me, then you don't have to look at the dirt on my floor. So, anyway, we'll go out my front door. And I'll show you this. So, let me point it the other way. But anyway, I made this for my granddaughter. So, falling in love with baby Amelia. And then it had more leaves stuck, because it was a fall theme. So she had like, I made a pumpkin shaped cake for her, and all the food was fall themed, and so this was fall themed. And I had more of these sticking on places, but over time, because Amelia is going to be 3, so this is 3 years old. So, but anyway, yeah, I made that, and then I stood it outside the door where everybody was coming into the shower, for them to know they were in the right place. But I love it, and I don't want to get rid of it. I have no place for it, so that's why it's out here. But yeah, that's how much I love doing that kind of stuff. So, anyway, well, I'm going to leave you with that and wish you a fantastic day. Thank you for crafting with me. I hope this was a video you enjoyed. I don't know if I have much crafting in the future, but if I do, let me know if you want to see that. And yeah, so just thanks again for watching. Thanks for liking, for sharing. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you're new, welcome, welcome. But yeah, this is just a new type of video I wanted to do with you and see if you enjoyed it or not. But yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for the amazing comments you've been leaving on my videos. I so appreciate them and so enjoy reading them. Most of them, you know, I comment back pretty soon after you've left them, and that's because if I'm not doing something and I get a notification that I have a comment, I have to immediately go read it. So they do mean quite a lot to me, especially all of your good thoughts for my job search, your good thoughts for Bella, and yeah, that's about it. I see some yucky spider eggy things behind there. I gotta get off the wall. Gross. I'm always checking for you know, tarantulas or snakes. I've never seen one yet since I've lived here 20 years, but other people report them. So there's Miss Bella. She's like, we going outside? No, we're not going outside. That's not why the door's open. I'm so sorry. No, but you can say hello and goodbye to everybody. I'm closing the door so we're not tempted. And you know what? Sweetheart, I will take you now. Let me just say goodbye, okay? Bella, can you look up? Hi, Bells. The little tail's going. I love that tail. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to take her outside to potty and do some other things that I've not been doing that are on my giant list of you better get these done before you leave things. So, okay, wish me luck on it. Okay, guys, bye. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. So, no, it cuts my head off. Can this go up anymore? Yes. Can this go up a little? Yes. Can I go back a little? All right. It's coming off my head a bit. Go up a little more.